Hey everybody, get on in here. We got stuff to do. We have stuff to do. It's show and tell day. Come on in here. There, we got two people. Yep. Let's get on in here. My neck's crooked again. There's my sister, Arkansas. Good morning, folks. Got my little cushion behind my back, so I'm sitting up straight. Get on in here. We got things to talk about. You know, every year we make New Year's resolutions. And every year, about 3 weeks into it, they start falling by the wayside. And I'm one of the world's worst. But I'm here to tell you, I'm going to teach you, the fitness centers and Zumba classes and all, spin classes and all this stuff. People are gung-ho at the first of the year. And then 3 weeks in, they start falling by the wayside. And the people who own these places call those folks who are falling by the wayside poinsettias. And when you get 3 weeks in, just like the poinsettia you got at Christmas, here it is almost a month old, it starts dropping its leaves and we just have to, I'm going to teach you how to keep that poinsettia alive. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing. And it's been really cold here, so Robert's been going outside, but I've not been going outside much. But the main thing we got to do is we got to be consistent. We got to be consistent. We got to be disciplined. That's my word this year, being disciplined. And I want to show you my calendar. I took it off the wall, and when I took it off the wall, I tore my little hole. This is my bathroom calendar that I keep all my fitness stuff on. And every morning I weigh, and I write down how many times I've gone up and down the stairs. And that's been my goal this year. And do you see all those 10s? I got a whole calendar of 10s. And it makes me happy to see all of those 10s. I guess I should have made them a little bit brighter. But I see it when I'm writing my weight down. I write down what, if I got the 10s on. And since I've torn through the top here, I'm going to have to use a bulldog clip to hang it now. So I'm going to hang it like this now. But stuff happens. And the hook I had it on was not a good hook because it was really too big for the hole. It should have been a straight pin. But I'm proud of myself for all those 10s. You can be proud of yourself too. Staying consistent. And I didn't bite off more than I could chew. I wanted to set myself up for success. And I did that by doing 10, only 10, up and down the stairs. And I can do those all in 1 hour if I want to. Or I can do them 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 4 in the evening. So you see, making it easy on yourself keeps you consistent. One of the things Scott Adams has taught me is that don't do so much at the gym that you don't want to go back. Be kind to yourself. Because if you blow out all your muscles and you're so sore you can't move the next day, you don't want to go back. So you got to be good to yourself. So my thighs haven't been hurting or anything. I do get my heart rate up because I can tell. And then it's getting easier and easier. I'm 3 weeks in and I'm getting it done. But it's because I've been kind to me, and it's been doable, not crazy, trying to kill yourself. I've been going at it from a pace that is doable. Now, I may change that pace next month, but right now I'm doing going up 10 flights of steps at one time. Going down is harder for me than going up. It's the problem. So there you have it. And I'm moving an extra 100 pounds up and down. It's like I'm carrying my own weights here. Because it's not rocket science. Now, there is a method out there for decluttering that is like going on a crash diet. Now, what happens when you go on a crash diet? You gain all the weight back, and you probably double it. You add a few pounds to it. We don't tear everything out of our closet to get our closets cleaned out. We don't do that. I mean, we're in our master bedrooms this week. We get rid of a few clothes each day. So go into your closet and pull out 5 things that you can't wear anymore. If they're skinny clothes or fat clothes, let's get those things out of your closet. And this way you won't miss them. If you spend all day cleaning out your closet, when are you going to go back to it? If you spend all day cleaning your bathroom, when are you going to get in there and clean again? You don't want to do it ever again. This is why we do swish and swipe. So we're baby stepping our way into getting our routines done. Simple routines of decluttering a little every day. Decluttering just a little every day. You don't have to do a whole lot. And in a year's time of decluttering 5 items a day, look how many things you're going to get rid of. 365 days in a year, 300 times 5. Look at that. That's 1,500 items or more. You don't have to go hog wild. You don't have to spend all day pulling all your clothes out of the closet, sorting through them, trying them on. You know what doesn't fit. Sometimes you get surprised that it does because you've been following your health regimen. You've been drinking your water and exercising and doing what you need to do. Just declutter a little. It's these baby steps that help us stay focused. Thanks for doing the math for me. I couldn't do the math in my head. Thanks, everybody. 1,800 items. Just imagine that. 1,800 items. And I've been decluttering all the time. A little every day. Since I've been doing this for almost 20 years. 20 years. And we never get a handle on our clutter. I mean, last year, my friend Eric, whose mother is on here, Eric Dodge, Laurel's here, he decided he wanted to downsize. And he has gotten rid of half of everything he owned. Half. In a year's time. And he's been real focused on it. I've been really proud of him. And he sends me pictures of his home, and he's loving the way it feels now. Loving it. We can do this in our home. And we break our home down into zones. This week we're in our master bedroom. So let's declutter in our master bedroom. Staying focused on decluttering. You you can establish your habits all you want to, but if you haven't decluttered, you're still trying to work around all this clutter. The more you declutter, your routines are going to be so much easier. Yeah, he told me he'd made about $2,000, so that's really good. I just say give it away. Just give it away. They started dropping leaves. Okay, folks, so here we have it. We got to declutter every day. We're shining our sinks. Somebody asked me the other day, I can't shine my sink. It's full of dirty dishes. I said, put the dishes on the floor. Put the dishes on the floor. So let's not be poinsettias this year. Let's be focused. Let's be consistent. Use your Post-it notes. I talked to my nephew Ben, and I had sent him the book by David Goggins that I read during Christmas. And he said, Aunt Marla, I've finished the book and I've shared it with other people. And you know the people who have read it because they got Post-it notes on their mirrors. Post-it notes. So I was doing Post-it notes long before I ever read David Goggins. I've been doing Post-it notes for 20 years. And Post-it notes on the mirror are a great way to stay focused. So if you've picked a word out this year, or if it's just a simple shining your sink habit, you put a Post-it note over on your bathroom mirror, and you put another one over your kitchen sink, and just write shine sink, smiley face, and stay focused on it. I love my Post-it notes. When we remodeled the house in 2000, I had spent almost a whole year on staying focused on these routines and building these routines, building one habit at a time, because that's what I realized I hadn't done was establish habits. And establishing that habit, and that's why taking a word each year and staying focused on that word, whatever it is, mine's discipline. So when I hear myself think I need to walk down the stairs right now, I go do it instead of just thinking I need to do it. I go do it. My sister asked me, how are you keeping up with how many times you go down the stairs? And what I have done, many months ago, I showed you these little tiles. Well, Robert made me these little square tiles many years ago. So he took a little piece of oak and cut it into 12 little pieces. Well, they're numbered 1 through 10 or 1 through 12. And what I do is I make 2 piles of them, 5 each. And they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I start the morning out with those 2 piles. And each time I go down the stairs, I take the number 1 and I put it in my little bowl. And I keep putting it in the bowl as I do them. If I do it 4 times in a row, I put 4 of them in the pile. So I don't have to keep counting them. I've already got them numbered, so I know that I'm doing it. And it's just part of my routine now. Over and see that I haven't done any of them today. And I haven't done any of them today. But these little wooden tiles have just been a great way for me to keep up with me doing all my walking up and down the stairs. And that's what's keeping me consistent, because I have a system. I try to get 3 in before noon. That's my goal. Then I do 3 in the afternoon. Then I try to do 4 in the evening. So it makes it easy. And sometimes I do 2 at a time. And it is just fun. You're just staying focused. And I have my watch. My watch does, it keeps up with how much walking I've done. You can buy these tiles, these different colored tiles on Amazon. We've posted the link before. Robert's home from going to the grocery store. But you can just do pieces of paper. You can do little pieces of cardboard, and have fun with it. You can just cut up some little pieces of cardboard. How easy is that? You can do it. You can use lids off of Coke bottles. Not that you should be drinking sodas or anything, but say you got some little round lids off of Coke bottles. You can spray paint those and then write your number on them. You can do it. There's no excuse for not making your little tiles. And you can play a game with them, just like we do with our weekly home blessing. So, y'all, Monday was a holiday. Now we can do our weekly home blessing. So you get out your tiles, write down the 7 things. I'm going to give you the 7 things right now. Declutter magazines. Vacuum. I use my carpet sweeper for that. Empty the trash. Mop. Windows. Change your sheets. And feather dust. Now let me go over those again. Declutter magazines. Feather dust. Change your sheets. Vacuum. Polish your windows. And mop and empty your trash. And you can do that. You can do it. Try it. Little tops off water bottles. Yep, there's lots of ways that you can make your little numbered things. I like the water bottle thing. That's cute too. We do not have any excuses. And it's when we try to make these excuses. Those excuses just keep us from our focus. It's whining. So don't make excuses. Legos, that works too. So folks, we got lots to do today. Robert's bringing groceries in. I think I'm going to put a roast in the oven. And we just got to learn to be kind to ourselves. You know, pulling everything out of your closet like that woman wants you to do, that's just not kind to you. That's just not nice. So you got to be strategic in getting rid of the clothing. Like during Christmas, Robert said, "Honey, there's not a whole lot of room in our coat closet for my coat. It's hard for me to put it in there." I went into the coat closet and pulled out 10 items that needed a new home. And there he had it. Had it done. So I think I'm going to do a roast that's a little different from other roasts. I found this recipe where you take the poundage of the roast, and I don't have it quite in my head, but you do so much a pound. You set your oven on 500 degrees and you cook it for so many minutes per pound. I think it's 6 minutes per pound. Like you do a turkey. It's kind of like you do a turkey, so many per pound. And then you leave it in an oven. After that much time, you turn the oven off and you let it sit there for 2 hours. Let it sit there for 2 hours. And then I'm going to roast some vegetables with it, like some carrots and some Brussels sprouts. That sounds really good to me right now. Really good. If I make that roast, I may do that roast tomorrow. But it's good. I've done one before and it turns out like prime rib. You slice it up, and so you're not eating a lot of beef, but you still got stuff for leftovers for roast beef sandwiches and stuff. That's what I like. I like the leftovers. And I do have a turkey in the oven. I mean, not in the oven, in the freezer. I saw it yesterday. So, folks, let's get some. I'm telling you, those of you who are watching my video, you're the ones that get the news first. We're about to run out of these calendars. I'm telling you, if you don't get this calendar, if you haven't gotten it yet, you need to get it. You need to get it soon, because we're going to be out. We're going to be out. We're going to be out. And we have Rubba Scrubbas are on a BOGO. buy one, get one free. All you got to do is put one in the cart. And we still have a sale on the multi-one. It's $12, but you get to use a discount on it, so it really makes it less than 10. And don't forget, you can't get this on our website. You can only get this on Amazon and bookstores. My new book, The Chaos Cure. Thank you so much for all your wonderful reviews. They are making my heart smile each day when I look at the new ones and read over them. And I try to showcase one of them every day. So thank you so much for reviews. If you've read the book and you haven't done a review, please give me a review on the book, because your reviews sell this book for people. What kind of hair shampoo do I use? That's a strange question, because yesterday I was looking at some subscribe and save stuff on Amazon, and I remembered that I used to use Joy dishwashing liquid as shampoo when I was a kid, because we didn't have a whole lot. And I had really long hairs all the way down to my butt, and I would use Joy dishwashing liquid for shampoo. Now I use Aveda, however you want to pronounce it, rosemary mint shampoo, and I buy 1 quart of it every year, and it lasts me for a whole year. And I wash my hair just about every day, and it's like $40 for a quart. That's less than $1 a week. So that's how I buy my shampoo, and it works. It really does work. So some of you've been kind of puny with bad colds and sinus infections and stuff like that. It's been really cold here. I'm going to put on a big pot of water and boil it. What was the shampoo? It's Aveda, rosemary mint. And I only buy 1 quart a year, and it lasts me a whole year. You know how I know it lasts me a year? Because I write the date that I start the new one. That's how I know. I know how many aspirins I use in a year. It's weird. I'm a numbers person. I always want to back up in my pantry so that I don't run out of anything. Yep. Yeah, it smells pretty good. I like it. And I use a lot of Epsom salt. I hope the Epsom salts that I use, I take a bag of it and put lavender oil in it, and then I use a couple of scoops of that I use a big scoop for the bath water and a couple of scoops for the smell. Yep, I love Audible. I've got to get another book to read. I need a history book. I like history books. Melanie, my maiden name was Watson. Mine and Patty and Dina's maiden name was Watson. So we could be kin folks here. So Kate, if you've read the book, go give me a review. Well, I love you all. Robert, our rule is if he goes and buys groceries, I have to put them up. I have to put them up. So y'all have a good day. Yeah, I like my lavender baths. And I don't know, they're just good. Maybe that's why I haven't had any aches and pains from going up and down the stairs. I've been taking my lavender bath every night. And I even put lavender oil in a roly thing and put on the bottoms of my feet, and I fall asleep just like that. Well, y'all have a good day. Can't get my honey to get soft. I don't know what that means. Anyway, looking at some of your comments. Everybody, get some things done today. You'll feel good about it. I love you all. I'll see you later.